Hello everybody, Raven Knight here. Hey guys, it's been a week. I'm sorry. A lot's been going on, and I will talk to you about everything that's been going on. I will talk to you about all that stuff in this video. Bear with me. I'm worn out right now. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into the good stuff. Okay, so first and foremost, new information about the hero has been revealed. A leak has been made. We now know what the hero looks like. I'd love to share with you what he looks like here and go ahead and show you the images that were sent to me, but I don't want to do that for fear that Ubisoft will get upset with me for doing that, and because I've heard that they like to strike people who reveal stuff too soon or reveal leaks. I don't want to do that. That would be bad form on my part. I want to try to keep things copacetic with them. What I will say is, from what I saw, he looks great. I'm very excited to play them. I'm very excited to see how they feel in combat. It looks really good. I'm very excited for what they're going to do. I do have thoughts, and of course, once they reveal their information, once they've actually done their reveal, I will tell you everything that I think. I will tell you all about the references I think they're using. I will tell you about the anime nods that I think that they're making. The only thing I will tell you is the sword name that they chose is a little interesting. They called the sword Ashiko Mizue, which I think is a very interesting choice. Now, Ashiko Mizue is like a cane sword. The big thing that I think they were going for this hero, or at least the rumors that I heard, is that he's blind. I hope he's not. That's going to be really weird. But if he is blind and he uses a cane to walk around, that would make sense why it's Ashiko Mizue. But the sword looks more like a Shirasaya. So I don't know. We're going to see how that turns out. But again, I don't want to reveal too much right now. I don't want the Ubisoft overlords coming down on me right now. I want to be friends with them. I want to work with you guys. Come on, Ubisoft. We're friends here. Let's all be friends. I need some friends right now. Okay, anyway, know that I've seen it. If you want to see it yourself, please join the Discord. I will link the Discord invitation in the description. You can go there, and I will pin the images that were sent to me so that you can see them yourself, but I'm not going to post them on YouTube, okay? Okay, with that out of the way, moving on. So something that I'm thinking about doing is I kind of want to talk about superheroes. When I was a little kid, I loved superheroes. I was that little dork who always ran around tying a blanket around my neck and wanting to be Superman. You know, that was what I wanted to be. I loved superheroes. I wanted superpowers. I wanted to save people. I wanted to help people. It made me I wanted to be a police officer when I was a kid. I never did. It never worked out in the cards for me to go that direction with my life, but it's my dream to help people. Quite often, I like to think of myself or fantasize myself saving people or being a hero, because I value heroes. And after my talk on Captain America, it made me realize that I have a lot to say about superheroes and writing. So what I'm thinking about doing is I want to play through the video game Spider-Man, like the one that was released. I want to play Spider-Man with you guys and talk while I do about why I think Spider-Man is a great hero, why I consider him one of the quintessential heroes of American comics, why I admire him, and also use that to talk about what it takes to make a hero in fiction in the first place, like the ins and outs of being a hero. There's a lot that I want to talk about there, and if y'all are interested in that, let me know in the comments, because I don't want to do something y'all won't be interested in. Even though I love superheroes, if y'all aren't interested in that discussion, we can do that some other way or whatever. But if y'all would like me to play something different and talk about something totally new, that'd be awesome. I'd love to do it. Just let me know in the comments, so let me know. Okay, so moving on, next point. If y'all couldn't tell, things have been a little slow lately, and part of that's because I want to get back into writing again. I've been putting aside my novels and stories for a while, and I feel really bad about that because there's a lot of stories that I miss working on. And it's not that I don't enjoy making videos. I love making videos, but I also love writing, and I've put that aside to make these videos super fast for you guys because y'all love them, and I love that you love them. I love feedback. I love hearing from you guys. So I like to make these videos because I look forward to hearing what y'all think about them, but at the same time, I love storytelling. So I wanted to spend some time writing again, and so things have been a little slow lately. That's not the only reason things have been slow, but that's one of the big ones. So I wanted to let you know that that's what I've been working on. So I've been writing a lot more. I've been working on Shogun of Crime, Witch's Pilgrimage, and another story that I'll be talking about in just a minute. And also New Epoch. A lot of y'all were asking where you could go read New Epoch. I will leave a link to go see where you can read it in the description. So if y'all want to read that story, it's not finished, but if you'd like to go read that story, you can check the description down below and you can go check it out. Hope y'all enjoy it. Alright, so it's story sharing time. So one of the stories that I want to tell you about, like I said before, I love superheroes. One of the first superheroes that I ever wrote about was a kid named Superboy. This was before I knew that there was a canon Superboy. He was basically supposed to be just a me insert if I had superpowers like Superman. I wrote it when I was a kid. I was like in middle school. It was a dumb little comic strip that I drew. It was dumb, very, very silly. But then I grew up, abandoned that, and started writing other superheroes, and eventually I came up with my own superhero story. It was silly, goofy, but it is mine, so I gotta own it. The Tale of Tamaki. Now, The Tale of Tamaki was a story I started writing a long time ago. It's a story, it's basically almost like a Dragon Ball Z fanfic, I would say. The story is about a young Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z named Tamaki, and he has landed on Earth, but in this version, as a child, he is found by a widowed woman named Belle, and she takes him in, raises him, and he's wild, he's rambunctious, he wants to fight. He doesn't want to destroy the world, but he does want to fight, and he always looks for reasons to fight. Well, in an incident where Belle dies to protect him, he becomes a Super Saiyan, but he realizes he needs to learn responsibility to his power, so he leaves for a few years to train, comes back, discovers that the town that he grew up in is in the middle of a huge gang war, and he is going to try to save it using his powers, not realizing that by joining up and fighting, he's now causing a lot of trouble. There's a lot of nods to different superhero stories in there. I insert a lot of references to a lot of other things, including the DC universe, Dragon Ball Z, robotics, a little bit of Marvel here and there, other anime that I enjoy. There's a lot of stuff that I've inserted, and a part of that's because I allowed a lot of my friends to add their OCs and original characters to the story. And it's been a wild ride. I've loved writing it. I'm actually reaching the end of part 2 because I finished the first story. I finished The Tale of Tamaki, and then I loved it so much and other people loved it so much I decided to write a sequel called The Tale of Tamaki Part 2. I haven't finished that yet because, I don't know, it didn't resonate with me the same way the original did. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. I'm enjoying working on it again. It's been a lot of fun. So if you'd like to read it, you're looking at a lot of the pictures for it up here. I've had a lot of people draw pictures for it. Looks great. I love the art that they do for it. If you'd like to read it, link is down below. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about The Tale of Tamaki? Does it look good to you, or does it look kind of silly? You let me know. Love to hear from you. Alright, so now some updates about the channel itself. Fantastical History will be coming up soon. We're doing werewolves. A lot of people have been asking me, what kind of werewolves are you doing? Are you doing like it's a virus? Are you doing like they can control it? Or is it like a Twilight thing? What are you doing? I'm going to kind of address all of the above very briefly, like the different ideas of is being a werewolf something you can control, or is it something that you can't control and it happens during a full moon, or can it happen any time of day, or that kind of thing. I'm going to try to address as much as I can, because here's the thing, werewolves are a very difficult thing to talk about because they're not really a race. You know, it's kind of like vampires. They're not so much a race as they are a curse or disease or something along those lines. Something that you aren't born into but are given, possibly. I'll explore a lot of stuff with that, so it'll be very interesting. I look forward to working on it. I haven't started the script yet because I'm really discussing it with my brother, really working out the details, so we'll see how that works. Heroes in History is coming up, and Hitakiri won. Sorry, all you Highlander fans. I know a lot of people have been begging for Highlander, but I had to go with the poll. Hitakiri wins. I'm going to do Hitakiri next. Maybe Highlander will come after that. We'll have to see. But I will work on it. Really looking forward to it. Next order of business, For Honor and Glory, Chapter 11 finally came out. A lot of y'all been begging for it. Hope y'all enjoy it. Worked really hard on that one. My voice is not the best for that kind of stuff. Some of you tell me I should look into voice acting. I actually have, but all the major voice acting places are too far away from where I live, and it would take a lot of money to move there to do that. But hey, you never know. Maybe something could work out. We'll have to see. But I hope you enjoy that all the same. Let me know what you think in the comments for that video. Just let me know. Yeah, I love working on it. And a couple of y'all were saying, I thought the story was dead. It's not dead. It just takes longer to work on that because writing takes time. I often redraft and do all kinds of stuff. I do an outline. I erase a lot of stuff. I outline again, and I redraft the story, and then draft it again, and then finally I do a final draft. I read it out loud, take out parts that I don't like. It's a long process, so it takes a lot more time. So just bear with me, guys. Chapter 12 will come out soon, maybe next month, I'm thinking. And then Raven's Writing Room. I haven't done one of those in a while. I've got 2 possible topics I want to talk about, and y'all let me know in the comments which one you want me to do, for those of you who watch that. I could either talk about love interests and romance in writing, because I think love and romance is a difficult one to write, and actually I'm not great at it. I'm still learning that process, but I can tell you some of the things that I work with in terms of it, and I can talk to you about some of the complications in writing it that I face. And the other option is I could write about writing natural weaknesses for characters. A lot of my fans have been asking me, hey, how do I write a hero with natural feeling weaknesses? Because that is a good question. It's hard to create a hero with weaknesses. So what do? I'd be happy to do a video about that. Let me know, and I'll start thinking about it. Next bit of news, Lark's Lamentations is in progress. My brother has started the recording and editing process. He's doing Stormcloaks. If you haven't already heard, the Stormcloaks from Elder Scrolls Skyrim. He's been working very hard on it. We've been talking about it a lot. He's got some ideas for it. He's been playing Skyrim nonstop to get the footage. Hope y'all are excited. It's going to be pretty cool. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'll wrap up with this. I apologize that things have been so slow. Work has been very demanding. It's been very strange, too. They've got me working very odd hours. I'm actually thinking about a new line of work. I haven't really made this huge in public with my work yet, because I know they don't watch this. I don't care that I'm saying this here. I just don't feel like I enjoy it anymore, and I don't feel like I'm progressing anywhere at any meaningful pace. But I don't know where I'm going to work yet, though. I'm still looking into that. I'm thinking about maybe trying law enforcement again, like maybe becoming a police officer, or maybe I'll go to a different restaurant, maybe one that is more well off and will appreciate me and move me up better, or maybe I'll finally pursue my goal of teaching in Japan. I don't know. I'd really like to go to Japan and teach there. That'd be fantastic, but I don't know. It's gonna take some thought. That's all there is to it, and it's gonna take a lot of prayer. So if you're the praying type, please consider praying for me. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, there's that. And then there's also the fact that I'm going to be going up to Washington, D.C. at the end of the month to see my cousin get married, which is a big deal to me. I'm very happy for him. I can't deny I'm a little jealous. I'm waiting for Miss Wonderful to come into my life, too. I haven't dated anyone in a long, long time, and I'm looking for a Miss Raven to enter my life. Thought I had her once, and well, that didn't work out. But that's a little more personal than I'm ready to get into right now. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciated it. It means a lot that you watch so far into these videos. I know that they're pretty much off the cuff and sometimes not even my best, but you guys are awesome, and I'm glad that you watched them anyway. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and when I reach 10,000 subscribers, I'll do another Q&A, and who knows, maybe something interesting. Maybe a longer live stream, who knows. Leave a comment down below. I love your comments, guys. It's what brings me back here so often. I love reading them, and I read all of them. I just don't always reply because, I don't always know what to say, or I feel like there's no need to. Leave a like because the like button's always nice. That really lets me know that you enjoyed the video. Look, you guys are awesome, and despite what's going on in my life, know that I'm going to make it through somehow. The good Lord has seen me through a lot, and I really appreciate all of y'all's support. Again, hope to see you guys in my next video, whenever and whatever that is. Y'all are amazing. Don't ever forget that. I do actually pray about you guys quite frequently because, hey, y'all might just be my followers on YouTube, but y'all are helping me possibly make a living off of YouTube, which hasn't happened yet, but every little bit helps, and y'all have been fantastic. So, small things, right? All right, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.